Good morning again, Coffee Chat friend. This morning I wanted to talk a little bit about this word bliss. We hear this word quite often. It's something that we probably want sometimes. Not sure where and why it came into my consciousness, but it did anyways. Just did a little looking into it, and I found out that bliss is related to the word bless or blithe. It's an older version of it, I guess. And bless or blithe is related to, in origin perhaps, to the sprinkling of blood on an altar in the Hebrew. And it was spelled something along the lines of BRK, which actually means to bend. And you can see that that's also sounds like to break, right? And that was often used as a word also for things like worship, praise, evoking blessing. Later on in English, this got translated into or evolved into the pronouncing or making happy. The pronouncement, to pronounce or to make happy. Though it was generally construed as kind of like a deep happiness. And just happiness. It's bliss after all, right? So, deeper happiness, we could say, is happiness with satisfaction, almost. So, how can this be experienced? Well, this is one man's opinion, and one man's opinion based on some experience of having experienced blissful moments, as almost everybody has. Well, my take on this is that happiness is not something we pursue or we successfully pursue on its own. It's kind of like a side effect, in other words. And I would say that the same is the case with bliss, because that's what it basically is. However, bliss is more intense. It's more like happiness 2.0 or happiness on steroids, happiness turbocharged, whatever you want to call it, right? And happiness, once again, is a quality or side effect, which is the result of achievement of some sort, or the pursuit of something worthwhile, right? And bliss, we could say, is the side effect or the result or the quality that we can experience when we achieve or pursue something even grander than we would from just straight happiness. So the question, I guess, comes from, if we should want that. But mind you, it's not something we can really pursue in and of its own. But to experience bliss, I would say that the real true bliss, not just something more than just like a sensational bliss, but something like a real deep bliss, is to get involved with the yearnings of our heart, which is something grander than we think of ourselves to be. Think of things like movements, things like the pursuit of dreams that are forbidden in a way that they're considered impossible by the rest of society. We think of and we remember people who created or did great things in life, what we see as great things in life, whether they be, and oftentimes they're silent. We don't hear about them because they're behind the scenes or whatever. But they're greater than their own achievement. They're helping others, they're spreading the truth as they see it. There is development of technology, which then revolutionizes the world, and the furthering of science, the furthering of understanding of human psychology, whatever these things are. There's many of them, but they're greater than just the individual self. They're greater than just themselves or their immediate family or whatever. Now, many times it might be working upon themselves. It might be that they are getting more fit or getting more knowledgeable, but they're also helping others to come along on the journey, with the journey. They are somebody, it's an example of somebody who gets in shape and has found a way that's worked for him or her, and then has written about it, and then goes out and shares that, and is enthusiastic about it, and as a result of that, helps many people, gains many friends in the process. He or she has extended that work beyond just the apparent self-interest. I think there's still self-interest, but the apparent self-interest of just helping oneself. And the side benefit then is like a blissful experience of this profound connection with others. Just a thought anyway, something to think about in the new year as it comes charging towards us here. Bliss. It's important. I guess we talk about it. It's what most people want, at least some of the time. I don't know anybody who could experience it all the time, and life is a cornucopia of experiences, but surely we would like to be able to experience that side of it too once in a while. My take on it is a surefire way is to pursue or to get involved with efforts and projects, achievements, this sort of thing that are grander than just our own individual self-interest. That's it for now. It's been great chatting with you again. My name is Steve, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye-bye for now.